Hello farmers, welcome back to Wyther Farms just at the noon hour. I just had some lunch, and first things first today, because I haven't done nothing yet too much, the silage bales are now silage bales. So we're going to bring those over to the BGA. Got 2 fields to bring on over, which is nice because we'll get some cash at midnight, and I would like the cash because the baling trailer, I still owe 30,000 pounds on that. So that's going to be just nice to know that that's fully paid for and good to go. The keen eye of some of you may have noticed the combine is missing. I have a job this afternoon to do. I got to harvest a field for another farmer. Apparently it's the only field they own left over here. It's up by the store. So the combine, I brought that up yesterday because I didn't really have much to do. Just sitting around waiting, watching the grass bales turn to silage. So we got to harvest a field today. I can't even remember what's in there. Barley, looks like. Yeah, it's barley. So we got to harvest some barley. I know I'm bringing the grain on down to Alien Grain. So I'm harvesting and transporting it. Going to get paid 2,500 pounds for doing that job this afternoon. Should be, I don't want to say quick and easy, but it should be relatively easy. It is a tight field, but luckily enough, I got the combine in there. I didn't damage many crops getting the combine in there. When we get up there, you'll see how tight of a squeeze it is going through the entryway. And trying to turn around the combine while you're towing a header, it was kind of tight in there, but I got it done. Damaged very little crops, but we'll get that job done this afternoon. But like I said, first things first, want to pick up these silage bales, get them over to the BGA. And the other job I do need to do, I don't know if I'll get to today or not, is fertilize the grass field. Of course, that's really important to us, just because that's going to be a lot of the income coming in. And as you also can see, the grass has grown a little bit. So hopefully during the summer it grows really fast. I want to get 3 cuts in these fields this year. This is cut number 1 that we're picking up. Cut number 2 should happen, I would think, like mid-August, maybe somewhere around there. And if I'm lucky, we'll get another one in sometime around October. And if I get that many cuts in, that's a lot of cash coming in, because there's a lot of things I want to do here on the farm this year, but the main thing I want to get taken care of is the money situation. I kind of got to pay off the bank this year, and I still owe a good amount of money on that. But we should get a good amount of cash from these bales tonight at midnight, which is going to be just perfect. But as we do know, the other grass field that we cut, that grass was not fully grown. So when I do another cut again this year, hopefully when the grass is fully grown, we should get that much more, well, silage bales, hopefully. And that's the whole plan. I'm hoping for about 70,000 pounds from all these silage bales that we got tonight. But we'll see what it is. I did ask the BGA about, I know they want to sell the digestate slurry that's in their tankers. And I'm supposed to have the job of bringing the digestate to the selling dealer, whoever they decide to sell it to. I kind of been talking to them, maybe, just maybe, if I could possibly buy it from them and spread it on my field so I don't have to buy artificial fertilizer all the time. So it's probably better for the environment that way, and probably better for the grass. But there's a couple things. 1, I don't have a tanker to spread it, and 2, I don't know how much they're going to charge me for the digestate. So I've been trying to come up with a deal with them for now, and I haven't heard back from them just yet, so I'm pretty sure they're crunching numbers just like I am. So in the future I could be using the digestate slurry to fertilize the field. Well, here is the first set of bales going to the BGA. Now I may only be able to deliver half of it now, and then I may go do the harvest in that barley field, just because it's going to take a while for this to process all of this lovely silage that we're dropping on in there. I don't know how fast it can process all this. Seems like it's processing it rather fast. But I think one more trailer, then I'll probably have to go and do some harvesting, because it's going to take a little while for this to process. But I definitely want to get all the bales here today so I get the money tonight. Now with the extra cash I got, like I said, what first thing we're going to do, I got to pay the store 30,000 more pounds for the baling trailer, and then a little bit extra cash I'm going to slowly pay off the bank. I'm not going to just take all the money and throw it at the bank. I got to keep some for ourselves, because it does cost money to fertilize these fields. And of course, I just got to make sure I got enough money to take care of when we do harvest and such. But now owning this baling trailer, this saves me paying leasing fees all the time. I forgot how expensive it was for leasing fees. I keep leasing things and I keep forgetting how much things cost, but it was like £2,000 every time I lease this. So now owning it is definitely going to pay off for us, and I don't have to keep worrying about hourly fees and daily fees, overnight fees. Just have to maintain it myself. And this system is way better than the system I had before with the round baler and the round wrapper. This makes the process that much quicker. I say twice as quick, which is good because our grass field has grown because we got that wonderful field right over there. When I was walking around though, I saw this beautiful field right across the way from there. So boy, it'd be nice to have that field. That could be a field of the future. Nothing this year, that's for darn sure. But that is a big field. But if I get a field that big, probably for a year or two, I'll be able to harvest that, and then I'll have to think about maybe upgrading the harvester, but that's looking way into the future. It's an idea. Ideas and plans are different. And my plan for this year, like I said, is paying off the bank and maybe getting some chickens over here. Start producing some of my own food. And I think this is this field clear. Now with the bales off the field, it'll be easier to fertilize. It doesn't need lime because we just put lime down before the last harvest. So this field should be good on the pH value, but the nitrogen level is going to be way down. Won't take me long to fertilize that, and I do have some fertilizer bags ready to go, and I think that should be enough for the grass field, but then again, I could be wrong. And then all the lovely bales over here, like I said, probably have to go dump off this trailer and then go do the harvest, deliver the grain down to Alien Grains for them. So it should be a pretty darn good payday. And then before I know it, fall will be here, and we'll be harvesting our wheat. And then I'll be using this baling trailer again for all the straw. Now last year, with the barley that we had, no, it was oats. Yeah, I think it was oats. We got about 50,000 pounds worth of straw off that field. Now, I have heard that oats does produce more straw than the other crops, so we'll just say maybe 40,000 pounds worth of straw we'll get off that field. I have no use for the straw currently, so we just go ahead and straight on up sell it. And the only place I can deliver it with this setup here is in the northeastern part of the city, way up at the other end, which is not too bad. It's not that long to drive. Alright, let's go deliver these silage bales and we'll drop off our trailer, and I think we'll pick up our grain trailer, heading up to the field right across from the store, the vehicle store that is, and we'll do a harvest. The plant does seem to be processing it rather quickly, but I think the amount of bales I'm dropping off here might be a little bit too much for it, so we'll probably just have to leave them here. And we'll leave those right there, and hopefully it will take them. If not, when I come back, when I get done with doing the harvest, I'll check on it and then bring over the other bales as we move along. Wait for our baling trailer to fold on up, grab the grain trailer, and head it up to harvest some barley today. Too bad this tractor we have does not have a beacon on it, but it's the middle of the day. Hopefully drivers can see us coming on down the road, because I am hogging up both lanes. Just got to go ahead and round the corner here. And And the question is, where am I going to park this right now? I may actually have to park it. I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and park it right in here, and hopefully no one minds. Because I don't have much room currently to get the TA and the trailer in this field over here. The combine and the header are already taking up a lot of room. Once I get a couple of headlands done, we should have plenty of room to get everything in here. I can park right on the field and then bring the combine on over. Luckily there's enough room on the side of the road here for me to walk around. Now the question is, hopefully I can get the header or the combine in front of the header. Nope. Detach that. There we go. Go ahead and unfold the combine as I get ready to line up to the header here. It's a tight squeeze for sure, but we got it. Alright, lift that up. Fold the header on in. Now they do not want the straw from this field. I just asked about maybe possibly me taking the straw, and no, they want the nutrition from the straw on the field, I suppose. So we're harvesting it straight up and chopping up any remains of the stems. Yeah, make sure we're on chopping, which we are, and we are all set. Now the good thing about this is I get to kind of test out the combine for the season, although I'm only harvesting my own one field currently after this, but make sure we got all the bugs knocked out of it from last season. Didn't have any bugs, but you never know what happens over winter. Things can happen to your combine. So this is kind of a snug fit of a field. Just gotta be careful here. Now once I get a headland done, should have plenty of room in here for the tractor and the trailer. I'm not sure I'm even going to get a headland done before the combine is full, but I could. Yeah, this job's not going to take me too long to finish up, which is good. So I can get back and make sure we get all those silage bales over to the BGA, because I'm really excited about that. It's almost like starting over again in a way. It's like a fresh start. Start paying off that bank loan. It's going to feel really good to see that loan come down. For so long I've been sitting, we were sitting at 200,000 pounds for a long time, and I'm pretty sure the bank would be happy to get some of the cash back as well. Well, it looks like one headland is just about what we're going to get. Pull up here a little bit, and might as well get a full combine out of it. All right, I'm not going to get too far because I don't want to damage any crops here. Let's put the pipe out and turn off the combine, and now I got plenty of room. Apparently, when I found out from what Sally told me, because Sally's always the one getting me these type of jobs. Well, at least she knew about it on the board at the store. She goes, hey, maybe you want to check out, there's someone looking for someone to harvest a small field over here. And you know me, I'll take any job available to me. But apparently they used to own this land right here as well, and they sold it to apparently another farmer. But as you can see, it's not a farmland anymore. It's got a concrete, it's like a concrete pad area, if you will. So I'm not really sure it's been like that for about a year or two. Just before I arrived, it turned into a concrete pad, so no one really knows what's happening to that property. Oops, I almost went past the entryway here. I do wish the pipe on this combine was a little bit longer. I gotta drive right up close to the header. And I can leave the combine, I can leave the tractor and trailer right there. And anytime the combine gets full, is drive on over. So I won't have to keep moving that around. But now with the headland done, we definitely got plenty of room around here to move. The only other thing a couple things I was thinking about for the farm in the future is also getting maybe a smaller tractor. The one thing is, I guess I could always just lease it, but anytime I gotta, retest the soil to get, precision farming done, I don't feel like backing up constantly on a field to get that sensor to work. So I guess I could maybe lease a small tractor someday when I do that. Yeah, probably leasing would be better because it's not like I'm going to be able to use 2 tractors at once unless I start hiring some help around here. But I don't think I need any help currently, just because I don't have that many jobs where I can't get them done myself. But if I do come up with a deal with the BGA about using the digestate from there, I'm definitely going to need a slurry tanker, lease or bot. But I really can't wait until midnight to see how much money we're going to get from the BGA. Like I said, I'm guesstimating around 70,000 pounds. 30,000, like I said, is going right to the store, so that'll drop us down to about 40,000 pounds. And I may pay 20,000 to the bank, leaving me with 20,000 pounds added to the current account that I have. Plus, like I said, we're going to get 2,500 pounds for harvesting this field and delivering the grain on down to Alien Grains. But in a few weeks time here, we should have tons of more cash coming in because we'll get another harvest on the grass fields. And the wheat field will be ready, which means, like I said before, about 50,000 or probably maybe 40,000 pounds worth of straw taken off that field, brought up to the selling point. Yeah, at first I thought this field was rather big, but now that I'm getting the headlands done and going around, we're really whipping right on through it. Actually, probably when I get done with this row, I probably should go unload into the trailer. No sense in trying to get another row done. Probably get another load in the combine, and maybe a little bit more than that. And if I can do that, that means I get it all in one trailer. And once I deliver all the grain, I'll text the store. Or not the store, the farm owner, let them know how many liters we have sold for them. Better get some grain up towards the front of the trailer so I'll put some weight on the hitch. But it's a little warm today, as you may have noticed. It's up to 98 degrees Fahrenheit. That is roasty. And unfortunately, the combine I'm in does not have air conditioning. Unless I open up the window. That's about the closest I'll get to air conditioning on this thing. Just got to be very careful with the combine next to the trailer, because if somehow the header clips the trailer or something, that could do a lot of damage to a lot of things. Just a couple more passes and I shall be done here, and the good news is the combine seems to be running flawlessly. So in a few weeks time when I go to harvest my wheat field, should not have no issues. But I will give it a good once over before I do so. When I get this back to the shop, probably in the next day or so when I got some free time on my hands. Just maybe go ahead and check the oil. Make sure all the grease fittings have been greased up. Same thing with the header, make sure everything's good to go there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this header and combine set to go back to the farm. I just noticed my phone went off and it says looks like we might have some rain incoming here in the near future. So I'm glad I got this harvest done. I did not know there was rain in the forecast for today. Better fold up the combine before I forget. And I better go get this grain down to alien grains before the rain does hit, but I should have enough time to do so. And I was going to leave the combine here overnight, but if it rains, I want to make sure I get out of the field because this field's going to get awfully muddy and I don't want to get stuck in their field. Alright, so it looks like they got about 24,000 liters. I'm bringing it on down. Let's get on down there and dump it on in. Then I'll text the farmer, let them know 24,000 liters of barley has been delivered. And I'm pretty sure once they get paid from Alien Grains, I will get my money on over. Just giving my horn a good honk. Let Sally know we're passing on through. I think everyone honks when they go through. Sally seems to be the popular one around here. Alright. I know right where this place is because this is where we delivered all of our oats last winter. Alright, in it goes. Grain delivered, farmer's been texted, and they actually came back to me and asked if I was interested in maybe buying the field off of, from them because, like I said, it's the only field that they currently have. And I just kindly rejected the offer just because financially I'm not there. So, yeah, I got other priorities need to be done. As we drive past our wheat field, I am noticing we got a lot of bare spots in the field, which is kind of disappointing. But the crop is looking really good. Yeah, it seems to be the same over and over. Last year with the oats, I think we had about the same percentage failed. I'm going to pull over here and just quickly look at our grass. Got grass on my mind because I got to get the rest of the silage bales over here. Yeah, it's actually almost ready. It is almost ready. Nitrogen level is looking good. pH value is okay. So this field could use some lime, possibly before next season. Now let's go drop off the grain trailer, re-hitch up back to the baling trailer, pick up some more bales, bring over to the BGA. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's being processed well enough. Definitely glad we got the harvest done when we did. And now that I'm in the T8 does have air conditioning because it's 99 degrees out. And when it rains, when it's 99 degrees out, it's just really hot and humid. I definitely don't need to be outside working today on a day like today. I was kind of hoping to get some fertilizing done in the grass fields today, but I think with it raining, it's probably not a good idea to try to fertilize the fields, just because fertilizer is going to get wet, it's going to get clumped on the spreader. So I'll probably take care of that some other day. But definitely got to go ahead and make sure we get this taken care of, the silage bales today, so I can get the cash in and get some more payments off my mind. One thing, like for this baling trailer. Well, all the bales are gone from the BGAs. It's still processing. Yeah, it's still processing what's been input into there. As far as I know, I'm the only one dropping off silage today to be processed. Although I think they may take straw and hay to be processed. Alright, I should easily have another trailer full of silage bales to be delivered. And when I come back, I may have to wait again because, well, it's processing. It's taking a while. Well, it looks like I'm going to have the right amount of bales to give me another full trailer. I was thinking it's probably going to give me enough where I had one bale left, and I had to pick it up and go back and deliver it, but... Would I argue? A little bit, but that just means I got more to sell, which means more money, but it is what it is. Next time, though, I should get more bales, like I said, because we mowed this grass when it wasn't quite at its fullest. So let's go ahead and get this delivered. I did get paid when I was picking up these bales, my $2,500 pounds for working that field, so money gets transferred really quick nowadays with computers. You know, you just, deliver grain for someone, they pay the farmer then turns around and pays you. Happens really fast nowadays. Well, there is the last of our silage. And it's just going to take a while to process the rest of what we have here. But the good thing is it should all be processed before midnight. Very easily. But I'm going to head back home, drop off the trailer, put the tractor and stuff away. The unfortunate part is I do have to walk all the way up to get the combine harvester in the rain. But like I said, I want to get that out of the field. It's been raining for a while now, so hopefully it's not going to be stuck. Well, at least the combine has beacons. But I gotta get this back to the farm. I don't know if I'm going to park it. That one shed that I do have is getting kind of full now with the baling trail and everything in there. And now every time I try to put things away, I keep thinking, what am I going to use next? So I don't want to bury it back there. I really don't have a choice. But I can't wait to get back to home because I am soaking wet from walking and jogging up here. Because it seems like the rain's coming harder and harder and harder.